If you aim to become a self-made man, here are the key elements that will get you there. Every now and then, we hear about or see or meet a man that simply fascinates us. A man that does not have his roots in richness. A man that does not come from a long lineage of a great family. A man that, despite his humble beginnings, stands out through his unexpected strength of character. A self-made man who made it his life's work to live purposefully and who succeeded. Such a man with a strong character does not simply happen, but is created consciously by purposeful and deliberate action, friend. And if you wish to know how to build a hard, tough and principled character for yourself and become a self-made man in the full sense of the word, here are some key elements that can set you on the right path. Imagine that you have with you an image of every male ancestor dating back many generations at every moment of each day. Imagine your father and his father and so on, watching every one of your moves, analyzing every one of your intentions. If you can picture this, you can understand the humbling effect of feeling your origins and embracing your roots as you live, and you can appreciate the privilege that you have to stand on the shoulders of giants, who through their struggles and sacrifices made your existence today possible. Whether your upbringing was rough or smooth, whether your family relations were turbulent or calm, learn to accept your roots and never run away from the truth your past shares with you, but at the same time, never allow neither the weight of some great deeds of the past nor the guilt and shame of deceitful behavior paralyze you. You have a responsibility to accept your past, good or bad, but you also have a duty to yourself to choose your own independence, by knowing when to honor your roots and when to leave them behind. Learn to differentiate, friend. Learn to recognize when your past can propel you forward through the admiration and inspiration of great values and deeds, and when it pulls you down through confusion, embarrassment and shame. On this last point, teach yourself to be ashamed only of what is really shameful, and only if what is shameful is the result of your own actions. Shame and ridicule that is thrown at you because of the actions of your father or his father or someone else have nothing to do with you. On the same note, friend, never allow the fingers pointed at you get you down just because you are different. If you dare to be an individual, if you are strong enough to carry yourself unconventionally, to speak directly and bluntly, to have a mind of steel focused on virtue, and if you pursue what is true to your heart, you will be bound to raise some eyebrows, and you will be mocked and ridiculed for this. To become a self-made man, you need to build the ability to go against the grain, to stand up for your convictions, and to strengthen yourself against hardship and opposition by focusing your energy on building a strong character. To put these ideas into practice and to build your character in the right way, you have to deliberately train yourself in the habits you want, until they become ingrained in you, until they become your second nature. Such effort expenditure over long periods of time will demand from you to be able to examine with clear eyes what is important and what is superficial, which actions will bring you closer to your ideal vision and which deeds will distract you from your purpose. In a world of useless consumption, in a culture that many times closes an eye to bribery, corruption and truth, you have to willingly train yourself to become countercultural in a sense and constantly separate the trivial from the essential, the distraction from the sources of lasting fulfillment. Being a self-made man in the full sense of the word means that you have the courage and the grit to define who and what you become. Remember, friend, that many factors, some beyond your control, can play a role in shaping your character, and the greatest test that you will have to face is whether you would hold your moral principles no matter the temptations, no matter the impulses, no matter the painful repercussions. At all cost, your character must be above circumstances, because changing with every changing wind will give you no self-identity, no stable foundation on which you can achieve financial freedom, freedom of thought, freedom of speech, freedom of spirit. Act intentionally and influence how your character is being shaped. Act freely and dominate your impulses and desires instead of being dominated by them. Act wisely to build morals and values so that you become a man that represents trust and stability, and everything else that is normally associated with being self-made, money, freedom, influence, success, will follow as a side effect of this. Dare to become a self-made man in the right way, and your life will be forever changed for the better. Your character will impact everyone around you.